Hello, this is Ethan Demirs doing my presentation on the impact beavers and wolves have on their environment. I was led to this from the Wolves of Yellowstone video that we watched, and I thought that it was very interesting, and yeah, so I just wanted to do a little something for myself and just to better educate myself. And I thought it was very cool. So the title is The Impact Beavers and Wolves Have on Their Environment. So beavers and wolves are keystone species. And a keystone species is a species that helps define an entire ecosystem. And they are the organisms that make the ecosystem what it is. These ecosystems can obviously differ of where you are. Obviously, some examples of this can be the Wolves of Yellowstone, as previously mentioned, or even closer to home, as in Alberta, would be, or basically anywhere in Alberta, would be the beaver. Obviously, the beaver is our national animal, and it's a very hardworking animal that does a lot for ecosystems and creates a great environment for other animals that is surrounded. The impacts they have are truly amazing. These key species. The reason these amazing animals are considered a keystone species can be for various reasons, but the beaver creates dams that plays a huge role in creating needed ecosystems for the other species like moose and ducks. It can also create large water sources for a lot of other animals, and also for different types of bacteria. So that's really cool. And then the Wolves of Yellowstone are keystone because they ate and influenced other animals such as otters. When the Wolves of Yellowstone were extinct in Yellowstone, the otter population obviously grew very high, and then wolves, depending on where they hunt and stuff, can influence where their prey is, and that also affects other animals, and that will affect plant life, which then goes on and goes on and goes on, aka the food chain. So yeah, removing them really messed up Yellowstone, and the reintroduction of them really helps, so that was good. What would happen if removed? And if the beavers were removed from an area, that would destroy the ecosystem there, basically, for many, many animals. And they build, which it would be very, very catastrophic to any animal that depended on them, or any animal that depended on their dams. And with the Wolves of Yellowstone, they were taken out of Yellowstone, and we know the effect of what happened there, and it was very major, as previously answered. If taking out a predator, you obviously have to consider what prey the predator feeds on, and then what will happen to those. Obviously, for Yellowstone, it was overpopulation, which led to a lot of bad things. So yeah, how to prevent this would would be to prevent these animals from going extinct that are so crucial to this world. We can stop overhunting. Wolves in a lot of places, especially their hide is very prized, and you can actually get paid $500 per kill for wolf. So a lot of people overhunt them, and it has made wolves pretty rare to see, actually. And it would also be to stop destroying the habitats for the beavers. And yeah, obviously destroying habitats affects the wolves, obviously, and the beavers. These habitats are so important for different types of species and different types of organisms that, the more urbanization that happens and the more that cities expand, it can create, well, it will destroy their habitats, but then also we just have to be aware of pollution and just be super aware of that, and that would help to prevent the extinction of these animals in certain areas, or the overall extinction of them, which obviously, because they're keystone species, would be very crucial. Sorry. By learning and becoming aware about overhunting and pollution, we as a society can keep these keystone species alive and well, creating a better future for our kids and for the wildlife. This is crucial if we want a better tomorrow. So in conclusion, by removing these keystone species, we can expect catastrophic things to happen wherever they live and wherever their habitats are. But just even wanting a better future is to keep the animals, even if they're not keystone, but just keeping all animals and being aware, and having these protected areas and protected parks where we can make sure that these animals don't go extinct, so that we don't have other animals like the dodo bird, who went extinct, and that was a keystone species that really highly affected other where it did, because it was a great food source and it did a lot of things. Or the mammal that spread lots of seeds when they went extinct. So we have places that are in the past, and we can see truly what this can be and what it can happen. And it's happened in the past, and we've seen it. So we've seen these beautiful animals go extinct. So we know how it happens, and we know how to avoid it. It's just about taking the proper actions and the proper measurements to make sure that we keep these beautiful animals alive. Thank you, and that's it.